The Mavericks closed the book on their Friday night loss to Cleveland and then flipped the script on the Cavs today. A down and dirty defensive showcase with hustle play after hard play after big play. And the offense was along for the ride as well. Dallas with a big three of their own today. 3 with 20-point games. PJ, Coop, and Naji doing it all. Scoring, boarding, defending. They totally redeem themselves and get a second win on the road in a row and do it as major underdogs on the road today. Hats off to Coop and the resilient Mavericks with a 130-120 victory. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mavs Center Court, presented by the law offices of Thomas J. Henry, Dana Larson, along with the Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, you love a second chance, and you love when you get a second chance to make the most of it. The Mavericks did today.
They did. They watched film. They had a chance to see what they did right, where they could have gotten better. But I'm telling you right now, they came out and they played great defense. We talked about the energy, the effort, the multiple efforts as they did. And when I look at this, one, you win games with rebounding, right? They won the rebounding battle. They had 24 fast break points, which means they're running it down your throat. They got to the foul time. They made 23 foul shots, and Cavaliers only attempted 21. That on the road, that is telling me aggression. 5 guys in double figures. These guys were fun, and they wanted to win.
They were fun. They were into it. They were feeling good. They were not happy with their effort on Friday night, and they did something about it. That is what you love to see. It was a 33-point loss less than 48 hours ago. They were significant underdogs going into this one and end up winning by 10. They got that offense clicking with all of those turnovers running, getting in transition for high percentage buckets to get that offense feeling good. The 3-point shot, great to see 15 falling to just 9 the other night. But there, the steals, that was such a big part of it, Nancy. 13, and that's where you're going to get 25 points off of turnovers.
Yeah, that stat right there, not only are you going to get 25, but you're also going to get a higher percentage shot. Now you're getting all these runouts. Look at that right here. That's a steal. That's a score. Moving the basketball. Naji finishes. This is just great rotation, active hand, closing down opportunities for the Cavaliers. And you talked about the shot. Look at that block right there.
And I'd love to see when Ryan Nembhard is feeling a sweet stroke, which he had to because he was in the starting lineup for a second straight game. He drained 3 threes. There was better spacing offensively. There were higher quality shots available. And so much of it was because of the tone they set with a difference in an effort, difference in scheme, you name it, maybe even a little bit of a day to get your legs under you. On Friday night, they were playing on the second night of a back-to-back after a very long road trip. They didn't have what it took in that game, but they turned it around quickly here today.
Well, they did. And we always talk about EQ and we talk about IQ, emotional intelligence, intellectual intelligence. This team had both. And we talked about the 70 points the big three, Mobley, Mitchell, and Harden had the last game. Well, they only had 57 points. So you could just see they were playing smart. They were rotating. They were helping each other, help the helper. And when you have that, and, right here, look at the big three for us. That's pretty significant numbers right there. The 27, the 25, and 20, 2 double-doubles. I mean, that's why you win basketball games against a team that's going to be a problem in the playoffs, especially in the East, for the Cavs.
And Kenny Atkinson on Friday night, the Cavs head coach, said he loves these 2-game series in the middle of a regular season because it's good playoff prep to see how your team is going to adjust. He's probably going to be taking some notes in there after this one in a way that will not be a positive, but they will be, of course, taking it forward into the playoffs. The Mavericks are going to take things like this into next season. And for Cooper Flagg, he's just building that. We want to call it a Rolodex, but a kid that young doesn't know what a Rolodex is all about. But he's filling up that notes app, Nancy, with information from his rookie year and from all of these games and from dealing with his first ever injury and significant time off, during a rookie season. And how you come back from it. And, what a massive impact he had today. Only 4 rebounds shy of what would have been a triple-double. We'll take a look at our key performer here.
Yeah, he was just unbelievable. I mean, some people don't understand that pass. He waited for the defense just to slightly move. Now they drop down. Now he's attacking the rim. When he is playing like this and knocking down that shot with confidence, as good a left hand as anybody in the league, defends, as you said. Look, he might not know what a rotary dial is.
He definitely doesn't.
But he knows how to score. He knows how to win. He knows how to make players better, because you always have to ask yourself, do you make you good, or do you make the players around you good? Cooper Flagg makes everybody around him good. And for a young player, that's pretty heady stuff.
Yeah, he was dialing it up today in a big way. Love to see 20 rebounds and just working his tail off on the defensive end. Let's talk about Naji Marshall, too, because he had a good game on Friday night back home against Cleveland. It was one of those games where you could see he had been struggling a little bit in a bit of a midseason, or I guess we're further than that, malaise. He really shook that off with the 17 points the other night, and you could tell he is now feeling it once again. He's got the bounce back. The vibes are right with him, and in these last two, and today in particular, to see him go off with 25, also setting up guys for 7 assists, Nancy.
Didn't we push a stat last game that when he starts, he's averaging, I don't know what it was, 18, 19, 20 points a game. When he comes off the bench, it's more like around 14 or so points a game. Some people just need to get in the game, get it going. He's unbelievable. I love everything about his game because he always plays hard. He reminds me a little bit just with how hard he plays. Like Russell Westbrook, I love the guy because no matter what points or rebounds or whatever he has in a game, he's going to play hard. Naji Marshall plays hard all the time, regardless of the situation, and you got to have people like that in your locker room.
I think you're right. I mean, and he may be emptying the tank, you know, at certain points in the season because of how hard he does play, and you start feeling the bumps and the bruises and the fatigue of the way that the season has gone. But yeah, to your point about starting versus coming off the bench, averages 6 points more as a starter. And for the Mavericks too, he just sets the tone. He just brings it out there. And now you got to match what he is bringing. And that's a huge part of what he does.
And there was something else defensively. We were talking about one play where the Mavericks got a steal, and I think it was Nembhard who dove for the ball and got the ball instead of bending over and trying to pick it up. When other players are doing this, you play that hard as well. And that's what we ask. Go lay it on the floor, go dive for the ball, go pick it up. Now we're in transition. This was a great win for this team. It's a young team. And every time they play together, they get a chance to learn a little bit more about themselves and a little bit more about their teammates.
It's a young team and a team that's been in transition for the better part of an entire year now. And these are moments that you need along the way. Good for a head coach, too. Let's hear from Jason Kidd after a 130-120 victory in Cleveland.
Yeah, I thought the energy, the effort, the physicality, the things that we talked about, knowing we didn't play our best at home, and then we had an opportunity to come back, and the group played at a very high level this afternoon.
What were you saying about what you got from Flagg tonight?
Yeah, Coop was great. As you can see, that second half of that last game against Cleveland, he started to find his rhythm. He found his rhythm tonight with 10 assists. Naji was great. Our new center, looking at, PJ at the 5, going small. I thought that got us moving, the ball moving, got bodies moving. And then I thought Ryan was really good tonight, and Christie too, in that starting group.
What went into the adjustment when you see from the last game that knew they would probably be successful in the role? Why is he so effective?
Well, we were just looking at can we generate some more threes, and we thought with him at the 5 we could do that. With Ryan and him being able to generate threes, playing with pace. I thought the energy, the ball was moving there with that first group, and then I thought John was really good for us, being able to come off the bench. I thought his energy, turning down a vet to take his shots, I thought he was really, really good tonight. And so, looking at PJ and JP, they were good. We need that energy because we kind of went small, but we felt that if we can go small and generate threes, we'll have a chance.
What do you like about this 2-game series, kind of like the playoffs, where you get to move the chest rib and go small and play things so quickly?
Well, I think it was good because we got beat pretty good at home, and so to not have to wait too long to play them again, understanding the things that we made mistakes at home we could correct, and that was just our energy and effort. Was probably one of the worst that we've had all season, and so as a group, this was a character check, and everybody checked in and passed, and so as we know, the schedule keeps coming, and we play another one tomorrow night. Yeah, John was great. Just looking at his energy, he competed on defense, and then looking at just the offense of what he gives us offensively was something that we needed.
What do you think of that shot making by Max Strus?
Oh, he was good tonight. 6 for 7 from 3, being out as long as he was. I thought we all thought he might be a little rusty. That was wrong. He looked really good. It looked like he'd been playing all season. Yeah, Naji handling ball decision, being the second or third handler out there with Ryan and Coop definitely helps. But I thought his ability to roll for our guys to be able to find one another, I thought the ball moved a lot more than it has here in the past.
How helpful were guard-to-guard screens and creating that movement? It seemed like you had a lot of success playing with those.
Yeah, I think being able to look at what Cleveland did to us, we felt that maybe we could look at doing that tonight. And so playing PJ, small 5, being able to stretch, having him in the corner or above the break, trying to get Mobley away from the basket due to his, he's a great defender. And so understanding the small was really good, and hopefully we can build on this.
What did you see defensively with PJ at the 5? It seemed like that helped create some disruption.
Yeah, I think great hands. Maybe underestimate for shot blocking. But again, being able to rebound the ball for us tonight, he had a double-double. And so being able to help, because that's something that we've struggled with here of late, is being able to rebound the ball, giving up offensive rebounds. And so he really did a great job for us tonight.
And what are you seeing from Cooper as a passer? It seems like he's been able to really take advantage of other teams' team.
Yeah, I think he understands how to play the game, and playmaking is something here of late that he's been able to do, find his teammates, and being able to drive, understand that he's going to see a crowd. And so for that, he understands that someone's open, and he's making all the right decisions right now.
Do you expect personnel to be the same for tomorrow in New Orleans?
We have no idea. We'll let you know come game time what we look like. But most likely could be a change, maybe not a change. It's hard to keep it 2 in a row. Good question. All right, thanks.